Now, this next and final icebreaker question, I've got a feeling that I know what your answer might be, but
Mm, mm.
so
I'm interested. Yeah.
Mr. Elon Musk calls you up and offers you to test drive his new electric time machine. Because let's face it, if anyone was to invent time travel, it would be Elon Musk,
It would be him. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it would be a Tesla or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do you do? Where do you go?
I think probably just because of my love of the Mustangs, I think I'd have to go back in the heyday,
Oh,
back when they sort of, around that sort of really late 60s, mid 70s, somewhere in that sort of time frame when the Mustang was the car, experienced that whole,
yeah,
cruising around in the old school Mustang thing. I think I couldn't help myself. Elon
yeah,
would probably hate that because, obviously it's going to ruin his whole effect of, the electric cars and the way he's
yeah,
going. But,
yeah,
and I think you're right. If anyone was going to do it, love him or hate him,
yeah,
he's the guy that would do
yeah,
it.
yeah. So it's funny because when we came up with this question, it was before he became this controversial figure, like
Oh, wow. Yeah.
and then people like some people like you can tell them go, do I have to? Like, I'm like, come on, it's a lighthearted, funny joke.
I
Um,
think with him though, like when you think about him as a guy, right? Like, yes, he's a bit quirky and he's a bit
yeah,
eccentric, but I think some of the things that he's going to succeed in his lifetime and even the things
yeah,
that's going to come because of the things he's made,
yeah,
you got to love the guy to a point.
yeah,
Like going,
yeah,
wow, that's the
yeah.
stuff you sort of affected. So,
Yeah, well, it's innovation, that's
yeah,
what it is, and I don't think
yeah.
there's that many people out there that are doing it. Like, I mean, look at Apple and iPhone. It's like the same iPhone every year, just costs more.
Just
Yeah,
slightly,
like
slightly tweaked to make it look a little bit different,
you know,
slightly different colors.
like
Yeah. But yeah. I
like,
don't think I'd want to work with him though. I think he'd be
it
a
might be a bit.
taskmaster.
Yeah, yeah, I think it would be. Yeah, um, no, I wouldn't mind hanging out with him once or twice, but I wouldn't.
Just for the experience, just to
I
see
would.
what would come out
Yeah,
of his brain, like just ooze out.
yeah,
I think, yeah, yeah,
I wouldn't, be a best friend or anything like that. I mean,
no,
no.
but definitely,
No.
definitely would be a great guy to meet, though. I
Yeah,
think just at least even just once, just to see,
yeah,
just for the experience itself. I believe.
yeah, yeah. Here is security is insane. Like, like,
I bet it would be. I bet it would be.
like,
And I want to ask you a question. What
okay.
did you think my answer would be for the Elon
I,
Musk?
I was assuming because you love Cyberpunk, you would have gone forward to see if
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
to
I see your
see
point. Yeah,
if Cyberpunk ever comes to be.
yeah. Which it probably will eventually. I think. I think
Yeah,
long term, I think we have,
yeah,
whether we like it or not, it will be some sort of part of that. But
yeah,
yeah, yeah, I see your point though. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No, well,
But
you
yeah,
got a lot,
nah.
lot,
Sticking
lot
to
of
my
people.
old school. Sticking to my
Yeah.
old school.
I know. I respect that. I respect that.
Yeah,
Going back to when Mustangs were affordable.
yeah. Yes, when they were affordable. Yes.
Like, who would have thought about it? Like every other car loses value, over time.
Yep.
And
Not them. Nope.
like